Hi there, this is Toby Green and you're listening to The Green Room with Tom Green and Jacob Gaynor. Stay tuned.
Oh, copies for a week for that, mate.
Alrighty, here we are. A little bit of a weird start. I'm doing the intro today. Thank you, or welcome back to all our listeners and viewers for our next episode of In the Green Room. I think Jacob's lost the number, but yeah, I'm on intros today. Jacob has pretty much completely lost his voice, haven't you, mate? Let's get it. Come on, let's hear it.
Yeah, I have. No, I'm actually feeling all right.
You don't sound all right.
It hurts a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Puberty's tough.
Yeah, so Jacob's battling a little bit, which means that I'm going to step up for a few other things that I don't normally do. And we'll wait and see. Maybe it'll be improvement. Maybe it'll be a significant step down. But
essentially, you're the host.
Yeah, I'm going to host even though I don't have the laptop and I have no idea what's coming and Jacob does. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that is a shame, mate. How'd you pick up this this little ailment?
I think it's just overworked.
It's definitely not that. What's it actually?
No, I think I don't even have the energy to rebut.
This could be fun then.
Yeah, this might be your
favourite
favourite episode. Yeah. No, just not feeling great. Had yesterday working from home.
Should we be doing this then? This close, like at this sort of close range?
You'll be fine, mate.
Or is it for your exciting trending topic or topic that we've got coming a little bit late? No, sorry, not trending topic. You've got a trending topic coming later.
I wouldn't even call it a trending topic. It's just something that pisses me off.
Yeah, but that's what trending topic essentially is for either of us.
You're right. It's a cover.
But we've also got a discussion piece, which I don't know what that is, but you've got for me. Mm-hmm. And you said you spent plenty of time arguing with your housemates yesterday about it. So maybe that's where...
Do you want to start with that?
No, we don't have to necessarily. I'm more saying that maybe that's why your throat's gone.
From arguing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout.
Probably didn't help the case, did it?
No. No, we can start with that. I like starting with that. So,
okay.
For context...
We'll get straight into it then.
Yeah, this is hot and heavy.
I suppose we don't have to...
There's no game to
Was
talk
the
about.
Hot Ones last week? Was that the...
No,
Coop. Last week was Coop, and the week before that was Hot Ones. Yeah, so we don't have the game to talk about or anything either. We're really looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah. Well,
probably should.
Yeah.
Big final.
I'm sure, yeah, people will be fired up for it. Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I don't really know how we're tracking with ticket sales. I assume we're probably nearly
close
sold
to a
out.
sellout.
So, yeah. So, my only encouragement, probably part of the reason bring the game up is if you're umming and ahhing about going, it's probably time to buy tickets ASAP because what?
And wear orange.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, come on.
I want plenty of orange.
Yeah, let's be serious. Like, make sure you get some orange on, obviously.
I don't care if you go to Big W.
Paint yourself orange. I want to see someone paint themselves orange.
Clip.
Yeah. Why don't you just paint yourself orange? Seriously.
I mean, you dyed your hair.
Yeah, exactly. Permanently.
Hey.
But yeah, you should buy tickets fast. I mean, we've seen how we've played all year, and a really exciting brand. The Hawks play a really exciting brand as well, so it should be a really, really good contest. I think all the finals this year, with the sort of the top 8 being really even, should be good finals. But this one, I think in particular, do or die. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're thinking about coming, get tickets pretty quickly, I would think.
You've gotten to a level where we don't even have to ask you anymore. And I'm really proud.
About what? Plugging stuff?
Just like, yeah, just very natural to
you.
you.
You know what, actually, almost maybe that's another discussion point, is that like a lot of prep goes into a lot of like the social media or like just the media that you guys pump out.
Mm.
For me, you basically stick a camera in my face, give me a microphone and say, speak. We'll just come up with something.
Do you know what I want to see if we win?
What?
I want to see like...
I know what, I bet you.
Yeah.
Wow, what are you going to say?
No, I think you'll know.
What?
This is like a test of our friendship.
My guess is you're going to say you want something from like what I did 2 years ago for the Saints, like after the Saints final. Yeah, I had a feeling you might be getting at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's telepathy.
Yeah.
That's 60 episodes together.
Is that what we're up to?
No idea.
Yeah, well, we'll wait and see. I mean, let's just get over the line first. There's a lot of time between now and then, and the Hawks are a really good side, and it'll be a tough game. So we'll wait and see. But who knows? Like the moment when I say the moment got to me there, that I just got really excited. Will came around with the camera, and I just said I've got to give it something, and that's what I gave it. Which it ended up going okay-ish. I mean, we won the next week. That
video went viral. There was shirts made with your slogan on it.
I know all that. I know that video did well.
I know my influence.
But I mean, we didn't win, so.
Oh, the flag, no.
Yeah, but
no, we were robbed.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. But anyway, we'll wait and see. But exciting game if you want to come, which you should. If you're a Fairlingham Giants fan, you should be there, and we'll see you this weekend, 3:15 Saturday. Angie,
nice.
Get your tickets,
and we'll come back to that. because I have a few things to say.
Sure.
Now I've got a few things to get through the introduction wise.
Yep.
The first one, we'll go to the debate.
Yeah, happy with that.
Okay, so for those of you that are long-term listeners would know I live with 3 girls.
Yep.
Charlie, Izzy, and Danny. Charlie...
Is Izzy new in the mix there? Newish?
Yeah, newish.
What are they like? Let's all get a rundown. Sorry, when I say, like, I know Danny. I've met Danny before. I know
You've met Charlie
Charlie
and Danny.
I don't know if I've met Izzy. So I have a rough idea of what Charlie and Danny are like. What do they like to live with?
Good.
Can we clip that? Like that felt...
No, they are. They're all very different. Like Charlie has the dog, Scout, who you've met.
Scout's a nice dog, though. She
Great
barks every single time,
Yeah,
like
she's
really
not a fan of
loudly,
you.
every time I arrive at the house.
She's not a fan of you.
No, she's a fan of me once I get in, but for some reason, like, she just thinks big, scary man rolling in.
Okay.
What?
There's man. I wouldn't say big and scary.
Well, I don't think I'm big and scary either. I'm saying that for some reason, Scout feels that way.
She's a great guard dog for like first 10 seconds. Then you pat her and she's like,
Goes to
what do you
water.
want? Where's, I'll show you where the money is.
Yeah.
No, they're all very different. They two of them.
Said a lot of different and not much good.
Well, no, Danny and Izzy pretty much work from home all the time.
What's wrong with that?
No, you told me to describe them, so I'm trying to describe them. So they're homebodies. Charlie works in Surrey Hills in the fashion industry, and then I work in Homebush. So we're all very different.
Okay, but what do they like to live with?
I don't know. Can you ask me a better question?
Make sure, Will, you got to make sure this all gets clipped
Don't.
up because they're going to hate this.
No, yeah. Skip this part, girls. Anyway, the debate though. Thanks, Tom. I'll be on bin duty for a while.
Yeah.
No, so Charlie went on a date, right?
Yeah.
It was the second date.
Yep. That's always good.
Yep, good signs. So I think the first date was like a nice dinner.
What'd she rave about? Like, what did you say, like, first date? Like, can you give us the secondhand rundown on her first date?
Yep. So she came home.
Where'd they go?
So for context, this is the kind of brain she has, right? So when we first moved in together a few years ago, she went on a few dates with this guy, and then came into my room and I was like, "Oh, like where are you going?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm going to the guy's house."
Is this years ago now?
Yeah. I'm just not vibing it. Like I'm gonna like end it. I was like, "Oh, sorry to hear. Good luck. When you're back, we'll go get Yochi."
Yep.
Something like that.
You just wanted to cash in a sweet treat.
Yeah, I was like, no, well, yeah, she'll pay. And then she went to his house. A couple of hours later, came home. I was like, "Oh, how'd you go?" She's like, "Oh, I told him I loved him."
Oh, that's not good.
Rattled me.
That rattled me just now, and that was years
it just
ago.
made me think of every situation ever. I was like, "Is this how they think?" And then, anyway,
Wow.
fast forward. So she's gone on a date with this guy, a new guy.
I was going to say, I thought this
So
is
they
sort of
ended
this old guy sort of getting thrown back in the mix.
Oh, well, they ended up dating. So
Right.
it didn't obviously end that well because now she's dating this new guy. So they went on the first date, a dinner in Surrey Hills. Don't know what the restaurant was.
But it was a nice time.
Yeah, nice time.
How
She
long
came
ago was
back,
this first date?
late last week or middle of last week. Friday.
Right,
Friday
so
night.
Friday, and we're now
And the second
Tuesday.
date was Sunday, so it's quick.
Yeah, that's almost not even. I guess it is a second date, but like 2 days later.
What would you call it?
No, I guess you're right. I'd call it a second date, but I'd just encourage them both to just, let's just pump the brakes. Let's just,
Slow down.
yeah, just,
Wow.
That's-
Are you like you
have
gotta
a
wait?
few days to just settle, think on it.
Are you like wait a couple of days to text?
No, not like that at all. When I've, been on dates or whatever,
Like you don't care.
I'll text like that night and just say, had a great time, whatever, let me know you got home, like that sort of stuff, I'm not someone to sort of,
You're a gentleman.
yeah, I'm not going to leave it up in the air.
You don't play games.
No, not at all. I'm not leaving it up in the air to, that sort of thing. But I'm
like
just
that.
saying for a second sort of date thing, like, 2 days later, yeah, we haven't had time to let it settle, sort of mellow.
I
know what I
agree.
mean?
No, I agree. Anyway, so they go on the date, dinner, really nice.
Dinner again? Second date?
No, this is the first date. You told me to go down the first date.
Yeah, I did, sorry.
And then she came home and was like, went really well. We had great banter. He's pretty funny, good looking.
How old's Charlie?
25 or 6.
Yep. And how old's this guy?
Don't know.
Anyway, yeah.
I don't ask a lot of those questions.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pretty poor.
Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. I'll ask when I get home.
Yeah, I want a random text from you about 7 just saying 24.
I'll actually do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so their second date was Sunday.
Yep.
So Friday first date, Sunday second date, and they went to the beach for a walk just to Maroubra.
Weather was pretty good on Sunday.
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Beautiful day. They met at like 11. She got home at like 4. It's a long walk.
Yeah.
But they said they sat down and just talked for hours.
Yeah.
Didn't get any food. You know when it's like too awkward, no one really wants to like eat in front of anyone yet?
I don't.
Like I know you wouldn't have that issue.
personally,
Yeah, I
don't
know.
have an issue with that.
But like
stuff.
everyone else probably does. And then she came home and she was like, yeah, great date. Like had a great time. He's lovely. Like very like natural conversation. But I didn't kiss him.
Yep.
Okay. And then I was like, oh, like, did you have an opportunity? And she said,
There's always an opportunity.
well, she said that like when he went for the goodbye hug, she looked away. So that probably hurts her chances.
What do you mean probably?
But then it sparked the debate in the house. Should you be having a kiss on the second date? Like what date should the first kiss be? And then we argued about this for a long time and she's asked lots of different opinions.
Right. What's her opinion?
Her opinion is, well, she had like head noise about not doing it. So she's like, I should have kissed him. It
Right.
felt like natural. We're getting close.
What do you think?
I said, you should have kissed.
Yeah. What did
So
the
then
rest of the
she
house
thought it was
say?
like bad that. So Izzy then said, it's a bad sign if you didn't. So then Charlie was head noisy and then we were arguing about when the perfect time is.
What did
That's
Danny
just a little bit
say?
of insight into our
Yeah.
house.
What did Danny say?
Danny wasn't there. Danny went to Canberra.
Right.
So I said, I'll take this to the podcast and the people.
Yeah, it's a good call. And make sure, again, in the green room, listeners and viewers, make sure that you are getting to us with this. I want our inbox.
I probably won't put up a poll.
Well, I reckon you almost should. Like,
On the
clip
Giants
this and then
story.
poll it. Clip
Oh,
this.
if you clip,
If you
context.
clip this and then poll it, it'd be great. But,
Yeah.
I mean, for mine, like, was there any thought of, like, end of the first date even? Because I'm almost like
Well, that's what she said. She said, I didn't, like, she was kind of like disappointed.
real Michael Scott moment there, by the way.
What?
He said that's what she said.
Oh,
Real Michael Scott moment.
I'm
The
just
Office.
naturally funny, sorry.
You know, I just mean like, I think one of those things, I am actually a little bit in the camp of like, I don't think she should be head noisy because at the end of the day, like one thing that I'll stand by is some of this stuff, like if it's going to happen, it'll just happen. Like something as small as that isn't going to really, like that's not a massive obstacle that's going to stop things, right? I think he could be getting some head noise. The fact that she, like, if she sort of turned away when they go into hug, that could be rattling him a little bit.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
I
that
said,
could really be
you've
like.
given him mixed signals here.
Yeah, well, I don't reckon it's even mixed. As in his mind, he's probably like, oh, this date went really well, but the fact that she hasn't gone in, or like even like there hasn't been an opportunity or whatever, like she's really turned away. Maybe there's just like it's a bit, you know, like platonic or something like that. Like maybe she didn't. Maybe he thinks that she didn't enjoy it as much as maybe she did. I've got no real issues with the end of a first date as well, just a little kiss. Like, we don't need to be here, you know, properly
Well, she
pashing.
also, I've got to throw something else out there.
Yeah, love that.
Also public, like it's in public.
Yeah, that definitely, I can see
Like
why
down on a
that...
park bench.
Yeah. I can see why that then wasn't... Like, I'd be, particularly early on, I'd be
Hesitant.
really hesitant, yeah.
But I'm not, I don't know how much detail we can go here, but like,
Okay, give it a bit.
but I'm not talking like, well, we got some younger listeners.
That's
but
all right. Gotta learn.
Education. Next week.
So the
Tom
birds and the
Yeah.
bees. We should really do an ep with that. That would be so funny.
Oh, can we?
Anyway, yeah. Give this bit of detail, yeah.
Next year we're doing that for sure.
Yeah, next year.
Next year we'll do that. Rattled me. Oh yeah, so she was like, I don't want to like, is the first kiss technically like a peck or is it like a hookup? Like, would you do that?
Hookups again. I wouldn't say
What term do
hookups
you-
an ugly term. That's an ugly term.
I tried not to use
a
it.
proper kiss
Yeah, a proper kiss.
or
That's better.
a
No,
pash. Maybe a pash.
no, let's stick with proper kiss.
A pash. Will fair play or just proper kiss?
Or proper kiss. Proper kiss.
Yeah. I hope that this is like one of those producer setups where like they can just sort of just pick up that Will's speaking, you know?
No, we tried to get a mic, but he gets too nervous.
No, but I don't necessarily have a full mic. You know, how just someone like those producer things. The
Yeah.
producers have a mic, but you hear the producers say that, in the background. I hope that gets picked up.
So we'll be able to hear that.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
So just got that.
Yeah, that'd be great. A proper kiss, then we'll say. I reckon there's an in between. Like we don't need to be, you know.
Counting teeth.
Oh my god, how vulgar of you. We don't need to be. Let's say we don't need to be excessive with, tongue and whatever else. Like, what? I'm just saying. Like, we don't need to be over the top, but like a little. It can be more than a little. Like a little peck. So there's an in between ground I think that you need to find. But again, I would say with that, public is not the environment. So I sort of get why they were both hesitant, or at least Charlie was hesitant about that. But anyway, back to sort of like my really original point. I think the end of a first date's fair play too.
Why do you keep going back to that?
No, because I'm just like, well, you haven't really addressed whether you think that's play on or not.
No, I think that's play on.
Just because.
Depends on the date though.
Yeah, exactly. Like
a nice
for
dinner
instance,
date.
they had a nice dinner. If at the end of that night, as they left, like a little kiss, I think that's just completely
I think that's
fair
cute,
play.
yeah.
Like particularly if he, drops her off home or whatever.
Well, you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
You and Poppy, first kiss.
Like it wasn't really. Like it was a little. Again, I'd say it was that in between. Like it's not, no, that's not the in between I was saying. I'm saying it's in between that and. What did you describe it as again?
Counting teeth.
That is vulgar. Yeah, like I would say it was that in between that I'm trying to talk about.
Yeah, okay.
Which you know what I'm talking about. Like,
No, I do, yeah.
Come on. There's an in between.
It's not excessive. It's just nice and cute. It's romantic.
Yeah.
Romantic's probably the word we're missing.
Yeah. It's taken us far too long to bring in that
17 and a half minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, a nice romantic kiss. And that's why I'm saying, I think that's the in-between ground that you should be operating in. But like I said, a public setting after.
So, yeah, to summarise, where do we sit with Charlie in her situation?
I think that.
Has she left it too late?
Yes, but if it's meant to be, it'll be fine, is my thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Like as in she had every right and it would have been well received and probably should have, like, after, first or second date, there probably shouldn't have been that little nice romantic kiss. But the fact that there hasn't been, it's not going to be a real issue if this is meant to be something proper. So does Charlie listen? No.
No, I'm going to make her listen to this.
Yeah, okay. Well,
She'll
she'll
skip
be
that first part
mortified.
about
God,
the-
she'll be mortified, won't she?
Yeah.
The fact that we're really breaking this down too. Like, it's been 15 minutes of in-depth analysis.
I said to you before the show, this might be a 20-minute episode. I got not much.
Yeah.
We've talked about Charlie for 20 minutes.
You've given us plenty, yeah. She'll
Thank
be
you, Charlie.
mortified, but yeah, I think she'll understand that if it's meant to be something, if it's meant to be and it's proper, I don't think this is going to be a real barrier.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. I agree.
But who knows if it breaks down from here.
I'll update next week.
Yeah.
We'll do an update.
Another 20-minute breakdown.
On Charlie's love life.
Yeah. Anyway, what about the other two? We got anything else? Or yourself? Why don't we break down your love life?
So the other things I want to talk about today. You know what? I wasn't going to go here, but after that comment, we're going to go here. So there's a dreaded time of year for AFL players when the rich list comes out.
Actually, no, you know what? This is good. I'm happy to talk about this.
Oh, why?
Because it's inaccurate.
Really?
Yeah.
It's unders, isn't it?
Okay. No, because I went and fact checked that. As in, I looked at, I went through it.
Bank balance.
No, not my bank balance.
Or
but
your contract.
Yeah. I went back and actually checked. And it's.
This might be
by
feel free not to answer
like
this.
a considerable margin.
Feel free not to answer this.
Yeah.
But is it the way the contract works? I know every year can be different.
That's not the average of my contract each year, if that's what you're about to ask.
No. Is that in the writing? It's structured the way it showcases you every year, or is every year different?
What do you mean? As in, I know.
Like, is there a layout of it, how it's going to work?
Yeah. How
Yeah,
much
okay.
you'll earn each year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That can be then dependent on things like, bonuses or different adjustments here and there or whatever. But
For those that have missed it, they release a list called the Rich List, Code Sports, every year with the top 100 paid players in the game.
in the AFL and the NRL, they do an
Yeah.
NRL one too.
Yeah. Tom finished number 30, the 30th highest paid player in the game, from 900,000 to 1 million. And you know how you can vote under?
Yeah,
I think we talked about this last year as
Yeah,
well.
we did,
This
yeah.
is giving me
I
some
saw
serious
this.
deja vu.
I was pretty happy with actually the results of that.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to talk about. Like, it's pretty nice.
Everyone said that the
It's 69% spot on, 11% lucky boy, and 20%.
The
bargain.
lucky boy obviously as in I'm being paid too much. The bargain being I'm being paid unders.
And spot
Majority
on.
think I'm getting paid the right amount. Then the next biggest chunk think that I'm maybe getting paid unders.
I think you're getting paid unders. I voted bargain.
But I'm actually happy to talk about that because that I broke down the numbers, went and had a look, and that is inaccurate, which I think is important for people to remember. Not that I am being paid well. I'm, not unhappy with how much I'm being paid, but
Panicking. You're panicking. Just go back.
no, not at all.
You already nailed it. Stop
I'm just
talking.
happy. I'm actually glad we brought that up because that is that's inaccurate, and it's not. Well, I don't know what everyone's sort of ballpark is, but it's inaccurate by a reasonable amount.
Way unders. Do you normally go look at that list? Because it is interesting.
Yeah, it is. That's why I do have a little bit of a look just because I'm intrigued by it. But like I said, from now, like my own experience of the last couple of years, because I think I was on there potentially last year as well.
Yeah, but you were much higher.
No, I wasn't.
No,
As
like
in you're saying like,
towards the hundreds, you're higher.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you describe that as lower though? Like if you're high on the list, you're getting paid the most. It's
Yeah,
the
you
way
could
that I
take
would
it either way.
describe it.
You could take it either way.
But yeah, like I think I heard something about that as well. I think that like I heard the SCN guys like Kane Corns and Kingy talk about it, and that they maybe got word from Tom Morris that they're about 30% accurate that list or something.
Really, that's not very high.
Yeah, well, I mean, because currently, these lists aren't public. Like,
yeah, well, that's my other question. Do you think AFL player salaries should be public?
I reckon one day they will be.
I think they will be too.
And I don't really.
Is there a reason they should be though?
Well, I think I've heard Kane talk about this as well. I think that he wants them public just so that there's not really like speculation on stuff, which I sort of get. Like,
Fair.
you know exactly what we're sort of dealing with. Which I know people will feel differently about it. I don't know. I don't personally necessarily have a massive issue with it, but that's like this is sort of my main point about this was it's just important to remember like those lists, while they're not
Inaccurate. They're not accurate.
they're not completely out of the realm of like, they're not like I doubt like on that list people aren't making half of what they're listed at, you know what I mean? Like they're ballpark-ish, but they're also not bang on the money. So that's just important to remember when you're looking at that sort of stuff.
Like it.
But yeah, I think one day player salaries will be made public. I think that like most other leagues in the
They are.
world, that's a thing, and I think that'll just come at some point. Yeah.
Okay. 2 more things to talk about.
Yep.
We're close to the trade period.
Yep.
Always a very exciting time of year for the neutral fan. And it's drawn a few comparisons to the current Premier League market or football market.
Yeah, the figures are
Not-
slightly different.
Yeah, financially, no. But just the way that, like...
Speaking of Premier League, do we want to talk Arsenal Liverpool at any point? And Szoboszlai's free kick.
No. So, hesitant to go too into detail within the AFL because it's not our place. For example, like the speculation around Charlie Curnow, right? Like he's contracted.
This is his segment, by the way. He's running this, so we'll just wait and see what Jacob's got here.
No, you'll get it when I get there.
Maybe.
So like Charlie Curnow, for example, right?
What about him?
Contracted, reportedly wants to explore his options in the AFL, traditionally, like you're pretty much held to your contract unless the other parties are willing to come to the table. In the Premier League, we've seen recently.
Oh, Isak sit out.
This is this is exactly who I want to talk about. So, Isak is a player for Newcastle United, worth a lot of money. Very, very, very good player.
Was a player for Newcastle United.
Was a player for Newcastle United. Signed a long-term contract and then decided, no, I want to go. I want to leave. Newcastle said, no, you've signed a contract. You're going to play for us. He then refused to play and train. I think complete wrong way of doing it. And then eventually other pieces of the dominoes fell and he's now moved on, signed with Liverpool for £125 million. And then did you read the statement?
From him?
From Newcastle this morning?
No, I haven't. Are they shitty?
Ropeable.
As in, sorry, I knew they would be, but is the statement
the statement's just like
passive aggressive?
It's just like, well, like traditionally, from a media perspective, for example, like when a Isaac Cumming, or and I know that's very different circumstances, but when an Isaac leaves, it's like Isaac Cumming has departed.
Wish him all the best.
He played so and so games, a crucial part of the group growing up. Played in the academy. We wish him the best of luck.
Yep.
This is Newcastle's statement.
Yep.
Newcastle United can announce the sale of striker Alexander Isak to Liverpool for a significant British record transfer fee. The Sweden international joined the Magpies from Real Sociedad in 2022 and made 109 appearances in all competitions.
That's all?
That's it.
Well, I mean, they obviously are dirty at him.
Like not a good luck, not a thank you.
Is your question back to, do I think AFL players are going to start doing what Isak did?
Yeah.
Like,
do you think the power's slowly going to the player?
Not really. I think there's also a little bit of a cultural difference in terms of like AFL, like just even sport-wise, like between AFL and football or soccer. So I'm not sure that AFL players will start doing that. But also, like, I actually think for the most part, AFL players have to this point, maybe there is a little bit of in that, like the AFL or players having a bit of power that, like, I think a lot of times when players want to have requested a trade, even if they've got years in their contract or whatever, most of the time that ends up being sort of worked out. Do you know what I mean? Like, clubs generally don't want to have people who want to play elsewhere play for them. And so players have been, this is historically I'm speaking anyway, have been able to end up moving. So, I don't know. I mean, by all reports as well, I mean, that example you used, I think, you know, I don't really know. I'm speaking on stuff that I don't really know about. So that's like really important to remember. But I think Charlie sort of, you know, said by reports of what is happening in the media, for the most part, he's pretty happy. And he's not like, he's not. Exactly, like Isak was like the worst thing I can imagine right now is playing for Newcastle basically, and I just don't want to do it at all costs. Whereas Charlie's like, kind of wouldn't mind moving, but also like,
if I stay, I stay.
Yeah, if I still can't, like, I love this group and I love playing with them. So like, that's why I can understand in that situation, Carlton, they're a bit like, well, we think we can make you fall back in love with the club and the playing group, and you know, we'll do. You know, they've obviously had some pretty drastic change and whatever already, so I can see why they're a bit like, no, you're a superstar. We'll keep you around. We've signed you to a long-term deal and we'll try and work this out. But normally when people become really disgruntled, they end up finding their way out anyway. So I don't know if people will start sitting out like that. I'm sure potentially at some point it will happen, but there's also probably something that needs to be said for I don't know, like involuntary player movement. I don't think will happen soon anyway, where players can just get traded without.
It's probably not enough money.
No, there's just not at the minute. Like if players start making heaps and heaps more money, then maybe that'll be on the cards. But that's not at the minute. So,
would you like to see that in the comp eventually, like NBA style?
I personally, if AFL players are being paid enough, then yes. And like, again, this is not me sitting here saying that AFL players aren't earning a really, 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 really good living, and we're very fortunate to earn the living that we do for what we do. But it's not really feasible on even the salaries that we're on to if you have a family that's in school and that's you got a house and this, that, you can't just uproot your life at the drop of a hat and move elsewhere. So that's what I mean. I don't know if the market for the AFL, just being in Australia, is going to ever be big enough to a point where players will be able to move like that. But if it ever was, I think it would be good, because I think that, I mean, I just look at us, we're obviously, like, if we're speaking in real terms here, we're a small sort of startup club that struggles to be a destination club currently, just because, for a multitude of reasons. And so the fact, like, if we were able to trade players mid-year, I think that would actually help us. But like I said, that's just nowhere near.
Yeah, well, that's another debate too, the mid-season.
Yeah.
We'll get into that another time.
That's just, yeah, that's what I mean. Like the mid-season stuff that would also help us, but that's just not really feasible in the anywhere, like, sort of near future, I don't think. So maybe that's a bridge to cross in 20, 30 years or something.
All right, questions. I've got a couple I wrote down because I'm
Really?
prepared. Erin wants to know, and I'm pretty sure she was drunk when she sent this through.
Why do you say that?
She said in the question she's drunk.
Why are you pretty sure that Erin was clearly drunk?
I've supported you from Japan. I think she's in the army because she wrote army question in the brackets. Do you think the Big Big Sound would be a good karaoke song?
As in our theme song?
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. In Japan? Pretty big in Japan.
It doesn't really matter whether you are, like, if Erin performed it with enough
I
gusto.
think that's what we need. We need the video from Erin.
Yeah. I think it'd be received really, really well.
Do you get around karaoke?
Yeah. I've got a reasonable voice. I was in the choir. I've done karaoke for my teammates before.
How'd you go?
Really well. Received really positively.
What'd you sing?
I sung Out of Touch by Hall & Oates, I think. Good song.
You got Will's approval.
Yeah. You don't even know what that is.
Nah, not idea. Does the expansion cup change when Tasmania come in? Yes.
It's going to have to. Does it?
Gold Coast get kicked out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is it us and Tassie?
Mm.
If they bring a 20th team in, then we'll get kicked out.
That's a sad day because we started it.
Yeah. That'll be a tough day for you. It'll be a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions in about the 20th license every week. Tom, is training any different going into finals?
Great question. No, not really. It's no. Well, it's pretty similar. Like, each week we sort of train a similar way, and then we also have like drills specific to things that are going to help us prepare for the weekend. So it doesn't really change in terms of each week. Training will shuffle a little bit for things that we need to focus on. We're coming up against Hawthorn this week, so we'll do a few specific drills that help us prepare for them. But for the most part, not really. We sort of, the back half of the year and into sort of now, we're not quite training as hard as we were in the first part of the year because you sort of still got to run really hard, keep your fitness up in the first part so that we're running well now, and we are for the most part. So it's a lot more about recovering and getting your body right at this point. But the week off helps with that too. It's been great. So yeah, I think training doesn't change a whole heap, but there's some slight adjustments that help us just prepare for each different opponent.
This is a separate question just from me. Like, I know you've played in some big games before and you've played in a lot of final series now, but like, do you get nervous and anxious in the build-up?
No.
Really, just like as per usual?
Yeah, well, it's just the game's too far away. Like, for me, I just think about, the game's not till Saturday. Again, we're on Tuesday here. There's a lot of time between now and then. So, like, I don't ever really think about games until tomorrow. I'll do a little bit of stuff on, like, some centre bounce work, and then the day after that we have our proper preview. You think about it a bit more then. But then you just have a good training session. Friday, you have captain's run. While we're in here, I think about the game, what I need to do, what I need to get prepared, do all my stuff here, and then I don't really think about it until maybe the night before the game. Like, I'll either be watching footy and then I'll just, even before I go to sleep, I think the important thing that I've found mentally with this sort of stuff, for any young players out there who are interested in this potentially as well, is some people freak themselves out by thinking, I can't think about the game too much. I can't think about the game too much. But it's what your mind wants to go to. Allocate time to think about the game. So like I make sure that, if I feel like I want to think about the game, I'll think about exactly I'll think about what our stoppage structures need to be, what I need to do, my role in the team, what that looks like. Maybe I'll watch clips of myself doing it in the past, doing things well like that, and actually spend time thinking about the game, because then it puts your mind at ease. And so after that, I find anyway, and I think that other people will find too, if you actually allocate, it can be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you don't want to make it 3 hours, but if you allocate 15 minutes to probably thinking about the game, what it looks like, what you're going to do, a bit of visualization, I think it really helps ease your mind. Now, that doesn't guarantee that you're going to go out and perform necessarily. Like the other team gets paid as well, and finals footy's tough footy, and this competition is difficult in and of itself anyway. But I think if you spend time, allocate time thinking about the game, you'll find your mind is pretty eased about it. So today I'm not thinking about the game at all. Tomorrow I won't really. I'll just go through the clips that I need, and then Thursday I'll give a good thought about it when we do our proper preview. Friday I'll spend a couple little blocks when we're in here thinking about it, then maybe one when I'm at home. Then game day, again, maybe in the morning, but like I'm not spending hours just nervous about the game. Footy's footy. Go out, try your hardest, play for the team, and it'll be okay.
That's great insight. That could even be the clip. We actually didn't address this last week on purpose. A lot of people have asked about it.
What is this?
You can give the media trained answer. The AA, All Australian squad.
Oh, it's nice
Or
to be a
team.
part of the squad.
Team.
What about
Because I'm manifesting a Brownlow.
Yeah, that's...
and I'm going to go so hard.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's going to be... I don't know if
well,
that's
you can't say it's
realistic.
going to happen, but I'm manifesting it.
Yeah.
Like, were you disappointed? I think you can be honest. You don't have to say so-and-so didn't deserve it, I'm better. You can just be like, I was disappointed.
Well...
I can.
I think it's always disappointing when you're close to something like that and you don't end up making the cut, I guess. For what it's worth, I think this has been, without a doubt, my best year of football in my career so far. I think, this is the most successful team that I've played in as well. We've had the most wins, equal most wins in Giants history. So we've had, as a club, a really successful regular season. The new season starts now, as Kings likes to talk about, and it's a really good point. And I think that my consistency of contribution this year has been really, really good. I think just about every single week, if not every single week, I feel like I contribute to us playing the right way. And I feel like, which I think the statistics probably back up my sort of strengths, and my impact with the ball has never been better. And so, I guess it was disappointing. But yeah, that's, there's it's a tough team to get into because there's a lot of good players. And so, yeah.
No, you answered that very well.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
No, well.
Can't say much else.
I think it was a joke. I can say whatever I want.
You can.
All Australian selectors. Go check your stats. Or they just don't watch Giants games. Why?
Let's make sure that's Jacob saying this is not... Those are Jacob's thoughts and views, not mine.
And the club's beliefs. And Tom's.
No, Jacob's.
Will Jacob be there on Brownlow night?
Will you?
No.
Actually, I don't even know if I am, just by the way.
Well, they wouldn't tell you yet, would they? When did you get the invite last year?
Can't remember. But I think they're coming out soonish, and so I'd like to know.
You'll be there, mate.
Hopefully.
Because you'll be holding him at the end of the day.
Don't know. Again, I'm not really
Jacob's
sure.
words. I know, I think you will.
No,
yeah, that'll come out later. I don't think they'd be this quick, would it?
I don't know. I think that it's coming out soon at least. So hopefully I'm invited, which will be good if I am. Last time was really, really good. Mum had a great time.
Yeah, they were so cute, those photos.
But you won't be there.
Why would I be there? I'm going.
Famous media
I've
guy?
got the. That doesn't pull much. I'll be at the bigger award ceremony tomorrow night.
What's that?
AFL Canberra, Mulrooney medal.
Are you going to
and
the
Benro
Mulrooney?
Awards. Yeah,
There
hosting.
you go. Are you actually hosting it?
Yeah,
You getting paid
yeah.
handsomely?
Well, they respect their own.
Can we get a figure, or is that going to be an off-air answer?
Yeah, off air. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to smash the tee tonight.
That will be. That
So
is
I'm not
big.
getting on up like this.
Yeah.
But I get to take a date as well.
Really?
Yeah.
And who are you taking?
Tom Highmore.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is he back in Canberra at the minute?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. That will be fun. You two will enjoy yourselves.
It'll be a good table. Well,
Who
no,
else is at your table?
no idea.
You two will just make it a good
Yeah.
table.
That's all you need. Next question. Why wasn't Jacob in the Legends game? Another great question.
You wanted to run around that midfield. Pretty special midfield.
No, do you know what? It actually annoyed me. Did you watch it?
Yeah, a little bit of it, yeah.
It really annoyed me the way the commentators addressed like the influencers. There was just
Prime
no,
Train
just
got
no
rinsed
respect.
by BT, yeah.
Oh, it was annoying me.
Prime. Poor Prime.
Yeah, that made me mad. There's just no respect.
Did Ollie Gill
Like,
get rinsed?
why do you have
Did
to
Ollie
pay
get
200
rinsed?
games to have respect? Like,
Unfortunately, that's a lot of how
there are a
it
few
works.
blokes out there that aren't technically legends.
Oh, name them.
No. But you know what I mean? Like, Ollie got... Oh, I don't know if it said much about Ollie. But, like, Dan, they called him a TikToker. Like, he's not a TikToker. He's a podcaster. No, I was more flat because I wanted to be part of it in terms of, like, doing some social stuff for it. I reckon that would have been fun.
That would have been good.
Like, I know my limits. I'm not going to run out there.
I think you secretly would have liked to have had a run around.
Nah, I wouldn't. I've played in 10 years.
You would secretly have liked to have run
I would have kicked 4, but... how good was it watching Cyril Rioli?
That was unreal.
The torp.
Yeah, insane.
He just looks so effortless.
You know what? Can I say one thing about it as well? You know whose forward craft was unbelievable was Fev. Like, it was actually, like, I know his goal kicking, at least at the start, wasn't great, whatever.
What did he finish with? Like 6 goals, 5 or something?
I have no idea. I can't. But, like, I can't even. I was watching literally just, like, that is a master at work. Like, that is an old like, he's just,
His
how he
body work.
protected space, yeah, and then how soft his hands still looked when the ball came in and it hit them, like, God, he just looked like you could just see he's just such a smart forward. And I mean, I'm not telling anyone anything they don't already know. Like, he was obviously a gun, but far out. Watching him up there was incredible. Now, he was playing on old blokes, but he's also an old bloke himself. And so, yeah, his forward craft was seriously good to watch.
He's a special. He
I
was
really
a special
enjoyed
player,
that. Yeah.
It was entertaining. It was
Yeah.
a very good game. I also enjoyed the Buckley and Gorringe beef.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
That
too.
could be us in a
And
couple of years.
scrapping. Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be a
Mate.
pretty similar contest in terms of, like, Dan's a whole lot bigger than Dill.
Yeah, but Dill put up a fight. Got buried, but put up a fight. Did you go to the AFLW on the weekend? Tom
I
was
did
in
not.
Melbourne.
I was in Melbourne.
How was Melbourne? I'm so sorry. We've got
That's
43
all right.
minutes and I didn't ask.
Melbourne was, I mean, I'm sort of used to it. Melbourne was great.
Okay.
Melbourne was fantastic. I
What'd you do?
just spent a lot of time hanging out with Poppy, spent a little bit of time with family as well, but most of the time with Poppy, which was really good because I hadn't seen her in a little while. So it was just nice.
Just
the weather in
chilling.
Melbourne was a lot colder.
Really?
Went and got some delicious pho at So Far So Good in Glen Iris. I would recommend everyone go and check that out. It was incredible.
Really?
Yeah, delicious. Like, unbelievable. So
Love that.
I'd check that out if you did, but yeah, if you can, but otherwise not a whole heap.
That's nice. So you felt refreshed coming back home.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just nice to see her and it was good.
Nice. Is she going to come to the game?
She can't come this weekend, but I think she's going to come the weekend after if everything's going smoothly.
Love that. Well, we might be in Melbourne. I
Yeah.
don't know. I did go to the AFLW. Great game. Really good turnout from the Giants faithful.
Henson Park's a great place to watch footy too.
Yeah. When it's done,
Yeah.
it's
do you
still
mean?
got, it's under construction.
Oh, yeah.
There's still a bit to do.
I still think it's cool anyway. I mean, like
No,
the hill.
beautiful.
and-
The
yeah.
hill is unreal.
Yeah.
I'd actually love to go as just a spectator.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I haven't really done that.
Always on the tools, man.
Always on the tools. Always pissing people off. No, it was a really good crowd. Tough conditions. It was so windy.
Mm.
But the girls put up a great fight against a really, really good side. And I'm excited to see what the girls do this weekend against the Gold Coast. Hopefully we get our first dub. As a FIFA competition update, we can't tell you who won.
Yeah. Final was played today.
Content coming soon.
Yeah. Stay tuned for that.
Will's whipping up a trailer right now.
I actually think he's reading messages. I think he's on text or something over there.
Do you know what he's on? It's because he's got a date.
Really?
No, we're not talking about this.
Yeah, we are. All right, let's run through it. When's the date?
Mate, if we're talking about Charlie's love life for half an hour, we can
when's
talk
the
about
date? You know, when is it?
I don't know when it is,
When is it, Will? Okay.
but it's like the date's locked in. They just need to sort when they're free.
Right. Okay.
So they both want to see each other.
Have you got Have you got an idea in mind? Is it just going to be like? No, like I'm not putting you on the spot. There's no need to be put on the spot. We're not asking anything really hard. You're not even on camera. He's seizing up.
He's panicking.
What was the question? Sorry.
Do you have like? Have you got an idea what you want to do for a first date? Do you just want to do dinner? Do you want to keep it low key? Ice cream? Do you want to go for a walk? Like.
Yeah, I think a walk and a coffee.
Yeah, that's nice.
She loves doing like hikes and stuff. So
Yeah. Okay.
and she's got a dog, so I'm gonna say bring the dog.
Yeah. Great call.
Oh, it's a great
That is
move.
great. Yeah. See, I don't want to say veteran because that might like give some, like, it might infer some things that aren't necessarily true. But like, that's a great call.
Thank you, mate.
Where does she live near you? No. Where does she live?
She's like Beaches Way.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice walks up
You
there.
stay
though.
north side
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I'll go.
Lane Cove National Park, or is there not? There's not really coffee around there. That was a problem.
Yeah, it's just a bit. If it's a nice day, like I'd rather go like towards
Along the beach.
go
Yeah.
around
Good
there,
call.
on the coastal walk or something.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
So next week we'll come back with Charlie Love update and
Yeah.
a Will. That could be a segment
When are you going to give us a love update?
next week as well.
Okay. Good. I'm holding you to that.
7 days to get to work. Last question.
Yeah.
You can answer this one,
We'll wait and see if I'm going to.
boys. What's the latest with the podcast next year? Sorry,
We're just pretty similar to football.
contract year.
No, pretty similar to football. Just take it week by week. We're not even sure what's happening with the podcast next week, let alone next
That's
year.
actually a great point.
So we'll not really that sure. We'll wait and see what. I think we said a similar thing last year, and
We
here
did.
we are. We've done
And
another
then we came back
season
for a
and-
Christmas special.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll wait and see, but yeah, not too sure yet.
Like it. We're gonna get to a trending topic. It'll be short because my voice actually hurts. And then your favorite song of the week.
Yep.
Now it's not a big trending topic, but something that's really got under my skin lately is obviously a lot of the time I'm canvassing social media, right?
All the time.
All the time, 24/7. I don't
Yeah.
get stop and I don't get paid enough. But canvassing.
Do you know who does want to pay you a fair bit?
I ate the
continue.
chicken. You can't say nothing. One thing that's been really stop rattling me. It's twice today. One thing that's really, really annoying me is people's comments about the lack of atmosphere at NG Stadium.
Can I say one thing about this really quickly?
Yeah.
That nothing to do with NG, because that stuff can. I was going to swear, so I won't. But
We'll beep it out.
one thing that I love is when you just posted a TikTok, and people will
The small. Yeah.
people screenshot the like, and because you can comment with photos now, they screenshot like the like number and then they've liked it or whatever, and like love supporting small creators and all this sort of stuff. Because I know it pisses you off.
Oh, it
It's
gets me
actually
going.
funny though. It's actually
It gets me
funny.
going.
And they're not even talking about your height.
I know. They don't know yet.
They're just it's just like that. I actually find funny. But anyway, continue.
I hate it. It actually pisses me off. But then these comments, especially Twitter, like Twitter is so bad for your mental health. If you're off on Twitter, get off Twitter. Unless you want to follow the Giants. And
Because the
follow our content.
guidelines are like
there
there's
is no
basically
guidelines.
no guidelines. Yeah, you can
You
do
just
and
whatever
say
you
whatever.
want. Yeah. And like, it's Swans fans as well that like just chirp. Because
I mean, they've got a lot of time on their hands, though.
Yeah, plenty of time to be a keyboard warrior. That
Mm.
Bloods fans, lovely people. But like, yeah, like they compare themselves to us. They've got a 40-year head start.
Yeah.
But like when people come at our atmosphere in our stadium, it pisses me off. Like really pisses me off because this year, especially this year, like I've been at the club for 5 years now. the atmosphere this year has been incredible.
Yeah,
Like,
it has been. Our home
loud,
support this year's been without a doubt the best, and like
so loud.
exactly, that's been the key thing. Is I think the numbers have been pretty good, but outside of that, like the actual volume that we're getting
The
from the
amount of
crowd,
people
at
that
the
are
minute,
invested.
yeah, it's insane. There's been some
Like,
really great
If
atmosphere.
you went and talked to a Toby or a Wardy or one of these older fellas that have been here for a long time, like
I'd say the same thing.
absolutely they'd vouch for it. And I think one of the articles that came out the other day was Jake Stringer said that at times he's felt like NG Stadium has been as loud as the MCG or Marvel this year. Like that's how loud. Like, and obviously he
They're
likes
quick-
to kick his goals quite close to the fans, so he probably changes it. But like
The
I think,
Twitter warriors are they're quick to forget and dismiss and ignore that sort of stuff.
yeah, it just anyway. I won't get too much more into it, but it pisses me off. So
Go-
if you're a Giants fan in the game, credit to you. You're doing an amazing job,
Yeah,
and the
without
boys
a
are
doubt.
loving it.
Go AWOL one day and start tweeting at people.
The week, if I resigned, the week leading into like that, I'm gonna
Why don't you
say-
just do it on your personal account?
go back and fight
Yeah.
people?
Post stuff on Giants posts and then
As
use
Jacob
your
going
own.
to fight back.
No, yeah, as in like post a Giants thing, whatever. Then when people start going, you just on your personal thing, just have a go at people.
Yeah, but I think it's still like because I represent the club.
But you don't. It's your personal account. Just having your bio as well. Views are my own.
Safe.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that. All right,
You won't do it. You should, but you
No, I'll
won't.
do it. Song of the week. I'm going to go into bat for you too because I know there's one account that you don't like,
Yeah.
and I'm going to go at them too.
You should.
All right, song of the week.
Now you've got me wanting to talk about that, but that's we don't need to. We'll
It
move
gets
on.
me so mad.
Yeah, song of the week. So this week, what was my song of the week last week? Did we even do one with Coop?
No, we didn't.
Poor fans wouldn't have been happy with that, were they?
They were ropeable, man. The DMs we got.
Yeah, hateful. Yeah. So my song of the week this week it's called XOXO by Feng. He's a guy from the UK. We'll give it maybe a bit of a listen first.
Where do you want me to go from?
Just go from the start, I think.
Might skip a little bit so we can get some words.
Sure. Yeah, and it's good to see you bobbing your head along, Jacob.
I really
think,
like that one.
yeah, I think you'll actually. I don't know. We'll wait and see if you actually do, but I could see you listening to that.
No, I really liked that one.
Yeah. So Feng, I'm not like super tapped in with Feng. I think he's like, I don't know if I wouldn't go as far to say underground. I don't know that people lose their minds when you say someone's underground and they're not, and they like crack it about like, I don't know, they're too mainstream and this, that, whatever. I don't need to get in arguments with people about that, but like, he's a like sort of an up and coming UK artist. Who's got a few songs I like actually, and I really like that one. That's some of his stuff is kind of like rap, but that's not really rap. That's more just like a pop hit almost. I'd say it's pretty cool. He's got a unique sound, and I like it a lot. So tap into Feng if you're not already, and especially tap into XOXO.
All right. This is mine. You're not going to like it.
I can't make the moon glow, and I can't make a grey storm cloud.
Goes like that for a while.
Yeah.
Riley Green, fantastic artist. It's country though, so I don't
What's
know.
the name of the song?
Make It Rain.
Right. I don't need to comment. People know my thoughts on country. I'm sure Riley's he's obviously a talented artist. Like, let's not kid ourselves here, but it's not my cup of tea. So, yeah.
Nice. I like the way you communicated that. You can do your farewell.
Alrighty.
You can open and close the show. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, yeah. Wow, look at me. Well, yeah, we've probably got to wrap. I mean, Jacob said we'd give it 20. We've gone for 55 as we always expect to. We've got to give people something to listen to, man. I'm really excited to hear updates, by the way, but on your Love Life Will. Yours next week as well, Jacob. I'm not going to forget that. And also
Will's behind the camera going, thank you, thank you.
and also Charlie. And I'm excited for your text tonight, what you get from a age-wise.
Yep.
But thank you very much to all our In the Green Room listeners, our viewers as well. We couldn't do it without you guys. Really appreciate, again, all the support, all the interaction. We live for it. We thrive off it. So keep it coming. Sorry that Jacob had to be a little bit more subdued this week. I thought it was actually quite a nice change. I'm sure that you'll also actually be happy for him to be back up and about next week. But Jacob, I hope you get better, and I hope you have fun hosting the Mulrooney tomorrow night. Go well with that. Thank you very much again to our listeners. Make sure to send us to any family and friends, people in Japan, people in South Korea. We're going global. We're spreading it like a virus. That's a pretty terrible way to say it.
Clip.
There's too many clips today. Thank you very much for another week. And hopefully we'll see you back next week. Thank you very much. See you whenever.